everybody, and welcome to your reading video for today. It is Monday, so we are starting a brand new lesson. We are starting lesson 14. We are going to be working with two stories this week. One is called The Big Race, and the other is called Rules and Laws. So these are our two stories we'll be reading this week. I wanted to start this video with going over our words to know this week, or also called our sight words. We know that every week we get a brand new batch, so here they are. So let's read our context cards with our words to know. The first one is for the word two. Two desert lizards are sitting on the rock. Two. Next we have the word into. The bird flew into the big cactus. Into. Next we have the word three. Three. There are three birds resting in the sun. Three. Next we have starts. Starts. The desert starts to cool down at sunset. Starts. Next on our list we have the word over. A hawk flew over the tall rocks. Over. Our sixth word is the word four. All four legs of this fox are strong. Four. The next word we have is five. This desert flower has 5 red spots. 5. And our last word is the word watch. The rabbits watch and listen for danger. Watch. Now, before we read our story, The Big Race, we are going to talk about our target skill for this week. So last week we talked about cause and effect. This week we are going to be talking about conclusions. Sometimes authors do not tell all the details in a story. Sometimes the readers must use clues in the words and pictures and think about what they already know. This will help them make a smart guess about what the author does not tell. This smart guess is called a conclusion. So this week, we will use a chart like the one below to talk about our story, The Big Race. So you can use the clues and pictures that you see in a story to help you make a smart guess to form a conclusion. We can also use text evidence to help us think of what might happen next. This can be called inferring or predicting. We will also be talking about citizenship in our story, The Big Race. Now, citizenship can imply that we have freedom, responsibilities, and also rules that we must follow. For example, cross at the crosswalk. This is a rule that keeps us safe. Wash your hands. This rule keeps you healthy. Following rules makes you a good classmate. It makes you a good neighbor too. Think about what rules do you follow at school? What rules do you follow at home? What rules do you follow when you play? When we read The Big Race, think about the rules and the different ways the animals race. Our genre for our story this week is a fantasy. A fantasy could not happen in real life. So as you read our story, look for animals who talk and act like people and events that could not really happen. So here is our story, The Big Race, written by Pam Munoz Ryan and illustrated by Viviana Garofali. Our essential question is, why is it important to have rules? So be thinking about this as we're reading. Why is it important to have rules? Today is the big race. I like cake, said Red Lizard. I will run in that race. And here we see a big picture of a cake, and the sign says, "Win the big race, win this big cake." So Red Lizard said, I like cake. I will run in that race. Red Lizard gets to the race. 4 animals will run with him. Cottontail is not late. She will run in lane 1. Rat naps in the shade. She will run in lane 2. So what is Rat doing? She is resting before the race. Snake takes his spot in lane 3. Roadrunner stands in lane 4. He waves at his pals. So far, we have met our lizard, the rat, the snake, and the roadrunner. Red Lizard is in lane 5. The animals bend and hop. The flag is down and the race starts. Many animals watch and clap. So what happens when our tortoise here puts the flag down? What happens? It says the flag is down and the race starts. So sometimes in a race, the person will be holding a flag up, and when they put the flag down, that means it's time to begin. So after the tortoise puts the flag down, what do you think the animals will do? The tortoise put the flag down and the race starts, so maybe the animals will start the race. It says that many animals watch and clap. How do you think those animals are feeling if they are watching the race and clap? Maybe these animals are excited for this race to begin. Turtle says, "Get set, go!" Cottontail does not get far. Rat falls into the hay. So why does Cottontail not get very far? What happens to Cottontail? Look to where she is looking. Cottontail sees a butterfly and gets distracted. What about Rat? What happens to Rat in the race? Oh, Rat fell into some hay. So if we remember, we saw that there are 5 animals racing in this race. Each animal is in a lane, and they also have the lane number on their shirts. So if 5 animals started in the race, and 2 of them either fall or are not paying attention, how many animals are left in the race? If we started with 5 animals and 2 of them do not get far, that means there are only 3 animals left in the race. Let's see how they're doing. Snake stops and chases bugs. How is what Snake doing similar or alike to what Cottontail was doing? Snake stopped and chased some ladybugs. If we look back, Cottontail stopped to chase a butterfly. So both of the animals stopped in the race when they saw some bugs. Roadrunner trips over a rake. Who will win? Ooh, so it seems like everyone so far is not having a great race. They are either getting distracted or falling. So who do you think might win the race? Let's see. It's Red Lizard who wins. Hip hip hooray! Watch me eat this cake, he yells. Red Lizard looks at his big cake. How do you think Red Lizard feels about winning the race? He says, hip hip hooray! And he is yelling. How do you think he might be feeling? Maybe happy or excited. Then he says, watch me eat this cake. Why does Red Lizard get the cake? Red Lizard gets the cake because the winner of the race won the cake. Red Lizard looks at his pals. His pals like cake too. What will Red Lizard do now? How do you think Red Lizard's pals are feeling? Look at their faces. How do you think they feel? We can see some of the animals are frowning and also have sad looks on their faces. We could say that maybe the animals feel sad. What do you think Red Lizard will do next? He just won a whole cake to himself. His friends are feeling sad. What do you think Red Lizard might do? Let's see if you're right. Red Lizard gets 5 plates. He gets cake for his pals too. Hip hip hooray for Red Lizard. Oh, so Red Lizard decided to share his winning cake with all of his friends. Do you think that was a good choice that Red Lizard made? Would you want to share your cake with your friends if they were upset? I know that I would. Is what you predicted to happen what happened in the story? Or did you think something else would happen? I thought that Red Lizard would share his cake with his friends. When I saw how big the cake was, I thought there's no way he could eat that whole cake himself. Red Lizard is a good friend. For our phonics section of our lesson today, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. So we are going to be talking about words with a long A sound in it. Now these words will have a consonant, a vowel, and the letter E at the end. A consonant represents all of the letters that are not a vowel. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. So a consonant is all of the other letters that are not a vowel. So we are talking about the long A sound. So first we're going to be looking at our acorn card. Everyone say acorn. Acorn. Notice how when you hear the A in the beginning, it sounds long. Not like the word apple that has a short A, we hear apple. In acorn, we hear acorn. When you see the letter A followed by a consonant, so that's what would go in this blank, and then followed by the letter E, it will often have the long A sound as well. A helpful tip that I like to remember is that a silent E tells an A to say its name. We also have words that have an AI and AY. These words will most likely have a long A sound to them. So let's look at the word bake. Bake. It starts with B, a consonant, A vowel, K, a consonant, and ends in an E. This word is bake. B-A-K. The E is silent like we said, so it makes the A say its name. So we hear B-A-K. Ache. Now, I am going to show some letters, and we are going to see what happens when we add each of these letters to the ache sound. Ache. So let's start with C. C says K. So if I were to put C in front of ache, what would we hear? K. Ache. Ache. Cake. We would hear the word cake. Now if I were to take that C away and now add an F, what sound does the F make? Let's put it together. Ache. Ache. Fake. The word is fake. Let's try with the letter L. The letter L says ooh. When we put them together, we hear ooh, ache. Ooh, ache. lake. The word is lake. Let's try the letter M. The letter M makes the sound. Let's try and put it together. Ache. Ache. Make. The word is make. And let's try one more. Let's take the letter R. The letter R makes what sound? R. Let's try putting it together. R. Ache. R. Ache. Rake. The word is rake. Now let's blend some words together. We are still working with words with long A, so they make the A sound. Let's start with this word up here. Help me blend it. K, A, P. K, A, P. What is the word? Cape. Awesome job. Now we are going to read these words together. First we'll blend the word, then say the word. Let's start on number 1 and go across. Are you ready? Let's start with the first word here. T, ache. T, ache. What is the word? Take. Plain. What is the word? Plain. G-ave. G-ave. What is the word? Gave. M-aid. M-aid. What is the word? Made. W-ain. W-ain. What is the word? Lane. Now let's go to the words next to number 2. I want you to try these words, and we'll see if we get them right. Start with this first word here. Try to blend this word. Sh-ache. Sh-ache. What is the word? Shake. Try the next one. Crash. Crash. What is the word? Crash. Try this next word. W-ale. W-ale. What is the word? Whale. Try this next one. Sh-aid. Sh-aid. What is the word? Shade. And last one. This word is a contraction. See if you can say it. Sh-ease. Sh-ease. The word is she's. Do you know what the word she's is a contraction for? She is. Let's do the last row together. This first word, g-ate. G-ate. What is the word? Gate. Ch-ace. Ace. What is this word? Chase. Next we have another contraction. It. It. The word is its. Do you know what its is a contraction for? It is. Next we have the word at. At. What is the word? Sat. This word has a short A in it. Next we have the word whip. Whip. What is the word? Whip. Last, let's read these sentences together. Dave came and gave me some grapes. Dave came and gave me some grapes. Now let's read our next sentence. I ate the cake that Jake made. I ate the cake that Jake made. To end our lesson today, we are going to be working in our reader's notebook on page 195. Page 195. So I'll go ahead and circle that page number at the bottom. And if you need to pause the video to go grab your notebook or open to this page number, you can go ahead and pause it now. So this week we are talking about words with the long A. So they say A in them. So what we're going to do, our directions tell us to circle the word that matches the picture. So we have six pictures, and we have to match one of these two words to the picture. So let's look at number 1. On number 1, you may not know exactly what this is, but that's okay. Let's read the two words at the bottom. We have camp, and crane. So we have the two words camp and crane. So just by looking at this picture, do you see anything that tells you about a camp? A crane is a type of equipment that is used to move things around. So on number 1, is this a picture of a camp or a crane? Circle the word that you think matches the picture. Camp, crane. Let's look at number 2. On number 2, we have the words plane and plan. Remember, if there is a silent E, it makes the A say its name. So, on number 2, is this a picture of a plane or a plan? Circle the word that you think best matches the picture. On number 3, we have the words crack, and the word k. And we have the word cake. On number 3, is this a picture of a crack or a cake? Circle the word that matches the picture. On number 4, we have the words grass, grass, and gate, gate. On number 4, is this a picture of grass or a gate? Circle the word that matches the picture. On number 5, we have the words whale, whale, what, what. On number 5, is this a picture of a whale or what? Circle the word that you think best fits in the blank. And on number 6, we have the words vest, vest, and vase, vase. On number 6, is this a picture of a vest or a vase? Circle the word that you think best matches the picture. If you have completed answering the questions, let's go over your answers. On number 1, this is a picture of a crane. A crane. On number 2, this is a picture of a plane. Plane. On number 3, this is a picture of cake, cake. On number 4, this is a picture of gate, gate. On number 5, this is a picture of a whale. And on number 6, this is a picture of a vase, vase. Did you notice something about each of these words that we circled? They all have the long A sound. Crane, plane, cake, gate, whale, vase. Great job in today's lesson, everybody. I hope you enjoyed learning about words with the long A. We will continue to work on these skills throughout the week. I'll see you later.